So you're thinking of maybe writing another book.
I am, I'm a little bored.
You have a little time on your hand?
Yeah, I got a little time on my hands. But I am the kind of person who does need a project of some kind, like a bigger project. And I do love to write. And I come to I understand the world through writing often.
Makes
right?
sense.
So if I don't push myself in that direction, I won't come to some new understanding. And over the course of the winter, while I'm incredibly proud of Cultivated,
You should be. It's a wonderful book.
I also sense its limitations because I haven't worked on it in a year and a half or whatever it's been already since I submitted the manuscript, and I also see its limitations in terms of its orientation to the Northern Hemisphere, its sort of Eurocentric, European focus, and granted, that is from whence I come aesthetically, but I'm interested in exploring plants from other regions. And I'm also a little exhausted with growing all my own flowers.
Well, I think your sort of anthropology, ethnobotanist, that whole background, I mean, that's one of the things that I really value about when I meet different people. And I always ask what the background that they're from, because I really think that you're built on everything you've ever done in your life, and every layer of what you've touched and what you've studied and what you've experienced adds to the layer of your knowledge. And, having that, your kind of background, and you have quite a pretty intense background, you got a lot there, that all of that adds up to. And I love, when we just chatted a little bit about, the direction of sort of multiculturalism and understanding the rest of the world. Like, you say it's Eurocentric, this book, because where's, whether you came from, but there's the rest of the world, what happens there.
Right. Yeah.
I'm excited that you're intrigued with that, because
I am.
I'm very much the same. I want to be holistic. I like to know the whole picture, not just part of the picture. And that I feel like you're wanting to complete a study.
Yeah, I
sort.
kind of need to complete the study, but we'll see how that goes.
Yes.
It's going to be a real challenge.
I think it's so cool.
Yeah, I got to give it a try anyway. And I think a hot pink cover would go really well with this. Or maybe there'll be a little set. I don't know.
It's fun, though, to have a project as such, so that you can start to kind of visualize.
Yeah, and, I think, as an artist or an artistic, someone who's artistic, that, I need some new materials to work with. I just don't feel I can do anything particularly unique with a ranunculus. I think I've run the range, and maybe I could, by learning some of your techniques, do more interesting work with them. But I just want to meet new plants all the time. I just want to meet new plants and new flowers that will bring on new designs.
Right.
I talked a lot about the artistic process and creative blocks in the book. And, a change of scene really works for me. It doesn't work for other people maybe as well, but it really works for me to travel and change venues, be challenged by new lighting conditions with photography, and work with new plants, meet new people who can teach me about plants. It's one of my favorite ways to proceed.
I totally agree with you.
You're the same.
I totally agree with you on that. I mean, I think when you don't reach out and go look for more, it's too insular. You just have to keep expanding it. It just feels good. I hope you enjoyed that clip from my interview with Christin Geall, or as you may know her, as Cultivated by Christin. It was such a wonderful experience having her here on Bowen Island earlier this month. If you haven't yet, make sure to watch the other clips from our interview right here on YouTube. And if you're interested in watching our full conversation, consider visiting my Patreon page, where the full 40-minute interview can be found. Thanks for watching.
and Happy New Year.